Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Chini's Clownwood. Do it, like, subscribe, share. Thank you. Today, I'm going to be taking you on the tutorial how to achieve a nude, beautiful eyeshadow look for a beginner. So, listen, watch, and learn something. So, I'm using the Farishi palette to apply the eyeshadow base, which I'm going to use to apply the eyeshadow to make it pop. So, you see, I just applied the eyeshadow base, so I'm going to blend with my little beauty sponge to blend it in. So usually I don't like using the brush to blend in my eyeshadow base, so I make use of my beauty blender to blend it in. So you see I'm blending it in now, blending it properly. So I go in again. I see that there's a line there, so I'm trying to blend it in. I'm applying more beauty. I'm applying more base to the eyes. So after application, I'm going to blend it in again gently. I tap it because the eye is a sensitive part of the body, so I'm trying to be very gentle with the eye. So I'm going to go in with my View Beauty powder, and I'm going to go in with that shade, that brown shade for my transition. So I just take my transition gently from the inner corner of the eye to the outer corner of the eye. So I'm taking it gently, smoking it gently. I'm trying to make sure that there's no demarcation. So the reason why you're seeing it like this is actually popping it because you see I haven't done my brows. I haven't done my brows this morning. Taking it gently, gently. So I'm still blending, making sure that everything is blended in from the outer corner of the eyes to the inner corner of the eyes. I'm blending properly, smoking at the end also. So I go with my Blossom eyeshadow with my what's the name of this brush. I'm going to leave it down in the description box below. So I go in with that color I just showed you on the screen. So I go in with that color. I take it. I'm smoking it at the end. I went in with that brown mixed with purple to get the smoking at the end. So I'm trying to do the same for both eyes. Actually applying eyeshadow on yourself is actually very difficult than when you're doing it on a person. When you're doing makeup for yourself, it's actually very difficult. When you do makeup for others, you seem to achieve a flawless finish. But when you're doing it for yourself, you begin to act like you're a beginner. It's kind of very difficult. So I'm trying to make sure, making use of my mirror, I'm doing it eventually. You see, I look at the mirror. I actually need to get a mirror stand, which I will use to place my mirror. But at the meantime, since I don't have mirror stand, I'm going to be holding the mirror on myself while I set the camera. So I go in with the eyeshadow base. Since I smoke, you see that place, it has cracked. So I'm trying to blend it in properly so that there will be no line when I apply my eyeshadow. So it's going to be very matte since I'm using a matte eyeshadow. So I'm trying to blend in and remove that crack on that eye. So I go in again with my beauty sponge. And I'm taking it again, blending it flawlessly. Oh, the matte eyeshadow is the eyeshadow without shimmer, while the shimmer eyeshadow is those eyeshadow that you see that has those shiny effects on them. So I'm going in with nude shade from this regular eyeshadow that I got from the market. So I'm just going to place it on where I've applied the eyeshadow base, tapping it gently. Don't smudge. You don't need to smudge. You don't have to do it. Tap it gently. But the more you tap, the more it pops. So I'm tapping it gently on the eyes. I'll do the same for the other eyes as well. So I tap it and make sure I place it properly to avoid that demarcation from the outer corner to the inner corner of the eye. So I'm trying to make sure that there's no space between both. So I'm tapping it gently on the eyes. You see that smooth finish. Very nude eyeshadow tutorial. You can do it for a start. For yourself, you can see it's very easy. So I'm taking it one after the other and making sure that there is no demarcation from the smoky end between the two eyeshadow layers. So I'm tapping it gently on the eyes. So I'm trying to smoke both now from my transition to the eyeshadow. I'm trying to make sure that there is no space, there's no demarcation between those two places where I smoke my eye from my transition. So you see I'm blending both together. I'm still smoking it. I'm using the brown shade of the powder from there to actually contour my nose. I need to contour my nose and smoking it down to the end. I'm still trying to achieve. So I'm going to go in with this carrot eyeliner. This is actually not an eyelining class, just a nude eyeshadow tutorial. So I'm just going to line the eyes properly. So I'm actually going to do an eyelining tutorial, but this is just an eyeshadow application. So I'm lining the eyes. I'm not a fan of winging eyelash eyelining, just simple something. That's what I did. I'm not a fan of winging. When I do makeup for myself, I just kind of line the eyes properly. When you even see me wink, I just like that black effect it gives, not that winking stuff. So I'm just trying to line the eyes gently. I'm lining the eyes, taking it from the outer corner to the inner corner. Then I'm lining my bottom lashes. Meanwhile, while you're seeing that white effect, I try to do a white underlining with this. So I'm kind of trying to achieve something, but it didn't turn out well. So I had to go back and my black eyeliner. So I noticed that I'm seeing a demarcation from both eyeshadow, the nude eyeshadow from where I smoked it. So later when I didn't get to know that that's how it was showing on camera, since I was already holding a mirror. So I came back to correct that mistake. So you see I'm still going in with my lining. I'm still lining the eyes gently. So you see it's turning out well. So when you line your eye, you see I'm closing one eye to achieve the other because I'm holding a mirror. So I'm going lining. As I'm lining, I'm also using that my lining brush to darken my eyelashes. So that eyelashes was as a result of the eyeshadow. So it makes it as if it's white. So I'm trying to darken it. So I go in with my brush. I saw that the eyeshadow one of the eyeshadow was popping more than the other, so I had to apply more. So you see, so I go with my Blossom mascara, going to use it to darken the eyelashes that was white as a result of the eyeshadow application. So mascara under. I have a very teary eye, so I tend to do little so that I won't start tearing up. So I'm applying my eyeshadow. I'm applying my eyelashes. So I'm applying my eyelashes. This is lashes from Che Lashes. So this is a very short one. So I'm applying it and fixing my eyelashes. So to fix this other end is very easier than the other. So I'm only going to record fixing this one. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. Continue to share. Continue to like. Subscribe to my channel. May the Lord bless you. Thank you for watching. I love you. Bye. Subscribe.